Hi, everybody. Welcome to the New Year's Eve edition of the DRF Race of the Day. I'm Dan Illman, and the race of the day on New Year's Eve is the Damon Runyon Stakes. Let's take a peek at the field. 2-year-olds going a one-turn mile. These are New York breds. We've got a field of 6 lined up, and I think we have a nice group of New York bred 2-year-olds just about ready to turn 3. This, of course, being the last race of the day of 2018. You can download free formulator past performances for this race on the Race of the Day event page at DRF.com. Download them, handicap along with me. We'll take the field in post position order together, beginning with the number 1 Pipes, who has a really nice pedigree. He's a son of exchange rate. The dam's a half to a graded stakes winning sprinter named Honorable Dylan, and Pipes ran into a tough horse last time out when finishing second in an open starter allowance race. The winner of that race, Just Right, came right back to run second against New York bred non-winners of one other then and improved his Buyer's speed figure to 79. Pipes looks like a solid horse that could take advantage from a fast pace. The problem is, I'm not sure the pace is going to be very fast in this race. And checking with time form, they have this pace color-coded blue, which would indicate a slow pace. And a horse like Pipes, a horse that likes to come from off the pace, might be compromised just a little bit. It is nice to know that he's handled this distance in the past even longer. He's won at a mile and a 16th. The number 2 is Not That Brady, and he could very well be the key to the race. It's nice to see that Not That Brady might turn out to be a promising horse. He's a son of Big Brown, who of course won the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness Stakes, and his dam, Lisa's Booby Trap, was a very popular horse in New York. She won 10 of 18. She was a restricted stakes winner at Saratoga, and Not That Brady's first 2 races were rather lackluster, but it looks like he's come back to form. He was beaten by Beachside, who we'll look at in a little bit, 2 starts back at a whopping 40-1, but he proved that that race was no fluke in his most recent start, a one-turn mile race similar to the Damon Runyon on New Year's Eve. Not That Brady was able to get to an early lead, controlled the race throughout, drew away to win by 12 lengths, and popped a 91 Buyer's speed figure, a 108 time form U.S. pace-adjusted speed figure. By any speed figure metric, if Not That Brady runs that race again, he's probably going to win the Damon Runyon. I just have to kind of see it again. I know some folks will disagree with me, but I think that Not That Brady might have been enhanced a little bit. His race may be a little bit more impressive than it truly was by the fact I thought that racetrack last time out was speed favoring. Not That Brady was able to get to the lead and dominate. The 3 is Southern King, and Southern King is by Animal Kingdom, a Kentucky Derby winner in his own right. The dam, a multiple stakes winning dirt sprinter. Southern King has routed in his last 2 starts. He should have plenty of bottom for this race, and he was third behind an extremely promising New York bred named Le General last time out. And there wasn't a lot of pace in that race. Southern King sat about 6-7 lengths off, tried to come with a run, cut into the margin a little bit at the end, but finished the solid third. This horse has a lot of upside. The distance is going to be okay. I'm a little concerned he might not get enough pace. The number 4 is Invaluable Will, and this horse is stretching out for the first time in his career and is eligible to show improved speed for Deborah Breed, a very underrated trainer based at Finger Lakes. This horse might have more turf in his pedigrees. By Wilcox in from the family of the multiple Grade 2 stakes winner Unfinished Symph. I am not worried about the extra distance. I think it's okay for him, but he is going to have to improve from a Buyer standpoint. He's yet to crack 65 from 4 lifetime starts. Beachside is the number 5, and if you're looking for an alternative to the 2 favorites on the morning line, maybe it's Beachside, a horse that I think is really bred to get better as he ages and as he gets more distance, and he showed that 2 starts back. In his first start going a mile, he was able to win from off the pace, and last time out, I just thought he was compromised in that Le General race. He tried to come from 15 lengths out of it. There wasn't any pace, and he was making up some ground late. His Sire Giant's Causeway could run all day long, and his dam was a Grade 2 stakes winner going a mile at Aqueduct. If the pace heats up, I expect Beachside to be staying on strongly at the end. My top pick, however, is on the outside, and that's the number 6, La Fuerza, a horse that must prove that he can handle the 1-mile distance. He's tried it once before, and he was beaten almost 30 lengths in a good edition of the Sleepy Hollow Stakes, but I'm willing to give him one more chance. He improved his Buyer's speed figure last time out, and it's quite possible it was due to the muddy track that he encountered for the first time in his career, but I like the way he won the race, splitting horses on the turn 3 wide to take over and staying on to his task. And when you look at this pedigree, he should be able to at least get a 1-turn mile. His dam is a half to Jonesy Boy, who won the Queen's County at a mile and an 1/8, to Pinch Pie, who was a stakes-winning turf Fratter, and this is the family of Alponi who won the Breeders' Cup Classic. So I'm not too concerned about the distance. Plus, I think La Fuerza draws an advantageous outside post position. I think not that Brady's going to get the lead, might have to hustle to do so, and La Fuerza could be sitting just off. And if the pace is moderate, La Fuerza could be revving up when the real racing begins. I'll go 6, 2, 3, and 5 in the Damon Runyon Stakes. It's carded as race number 7 at Aqueduct on New Year's Eve, and Happy New Year to everyone out there.